Oceana, celebrate in the chat. Give Hera some subs. You don't need to give some subs. I appreciate having you guys here. Yeah, this is Tatars, and we're going to play towards the crossbow timing. So he's playing Georgians. Okay, this is absolutely perfect crossbow timing Sith to play. So we're going to just defend with archers and walls early, and then put everything into getting a faster castle. I predict I will win this game at exactly 21 minutes and 17 seconds. Everybody cool with that? 21 minutes, 17 seconds. He calls the GG. Let's play towards it. Let me guide you through this. We're going to start with some defense, though. The Georgians are a very aggressive civ. I will take the chickens nice and early here, actually. With the Tatars, I think it's probably worth taking the chickens here. And I like to take them early. This is actually a Patreon build that I have. Mainly just to get them off the field before feudal age aggression begins. That's the main idea with doing this. Alright. I also like to go for a house. Let's actually get smart and use the house as part of a wall here. Nice. I love when I'm smart like that. Rarely happens, but when it happens, I save myself a little bit of extra wood down the line on palace head walls. Next vill can go to the wood, and then the vill after that can go to the boar. I'm going to delay the boar by one vill compared to a usual build, just because I'm Tatars and my sheep last longer. Those are the kind of little things, the little adjustments that I make, and I usually don't tell anybody about them, but I'm telling you guys here that we're making the little adjustments. Because you got to adjust to your civ bonuses, or else you're just being inefficient or wasting your civ bonuses, both of which are not really the best in the world. The best things ever. Alright, so now I'm going to go for the boar. So again, just going a little later than usual, just so when the boar comes, that sheep should hopefully be almost done, and I could play with a little less rotting compared to usual. There might be still some rotting, but it's a little less than usual, which is good. Let's cook those chickens. In comes the boar. Try to time it perfectly. There we go. I'll just finish the sheep, and then we'll go for the boar right away. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some more wood from the stragglers until I can afford my lumber camp. And as far as which lumber camp to take, honestly, there's no real good wood lines. Probably this one here is the best one. So I'll probably take that one at the back. But I get kind of scammed. Like this, it's not very thick, you know? I'm not that excited to lumber camp that wood line. Okay, next vill can go for the boar. Kind of stay perfectly efficient here. I need a good start, because I'm very passionate about this strategy, and if I do a good start and a good build, I think I can set myself up for a lot of success here. Oh, speaking of success, brother's taking my forward boar. You know what? That's actually my fault. I should have taken my forward boar first. I didn't know that my opponent was a literal convicted killer and someone who broke out of jail just to come take my boar. The guy's a criminal. My goodness. It is what it is, you know, my fault, my fault. At the end of the day, it is my fault. Let's see if I can stop this guy. Normally you call the cops when your boar gets stolen. Oh my goodness. Or you just call my scout. Oh my goodness, call this guy Mr. Cop. I might go up a little later here. The boar's coming back. Sad thing is he's Georgian, so he's going to heal back that scout later anyway. But still, a win's a win, and we stopped the boar there, which is amazing. I'm going to take that boar as soon as I can. And I should be able to still up it around a competitive time here, 20 pop with Loom. So 1 pop later than I normally would, and that was really just an adjustment of getting my boar stolen. I'm going to go for my boar right now. He took it again. He took it again. He's trying to, at least. It's really hard to take it again, though, I'm not going to lie. He's still trying. Nah, come on. The joke. The sad thing is I don't kill a scout. I don't kill a scout. But at least it's low HP. He's gonna heal it, but no way. He lost it. That was a really big mistake for him. Poor guy. Bless his heart. Alright, well, not the best start for my opponent. Let's already get started here with my setup. Let's do barracks here, then house here, range right next to it. We're going to defend our barriers here, walls here, palisade wall there. I'm planning out my map because walling and playing defensive against the Georgians is still my #1 concern here. Alright, still my #1 concern. As you can see, beautiful Patreon build here with the chickens. Such a good one. Detailed guide on how to do this Patreon chicken build on Patreon. It's really good. Because now I'm going to be just about finishing my chickens before any aggression comes through from my opponent. And even if I have to run away now to some really early aggression, I'm fine. I killed most of them. So I'm only leaving behind like 1 or 2 chickens. And that is the best way to go about defending the chickens. I'm also going to do something kind of crazy as well. Another optimization of mine. But when the chickens are done, I'm going to send them straight to gold. So I limit the walking time. Alright, let's check what building he's doing right now. So a lot of little optimizations going behind the scenes. And by the way, if my opponent is not doing similar optimizations, I will get a nice, solid lead just based on him not playing, 100% perfectly. Because all these little things really add up. Okay, let's wall up here. I'm going to go archers. Trying to wall up my entire map. I'm going to leave my gold rather exposed, most likely. I could wall this. I'll see. I'll see if I decide to wall it up. I'll make 1 spear because I have to. Because my opponent is going scouts. I'll use 1 build down here to palisade wall that. Which is really annoying because it's just 1 palisade wall, but it is worth doing. And there we go. I have the villagers on gold. Perfectly set up. This was actually an extremely efficient early game. Let's send a build to wall out here. At least the bottom. Should make it a bit easier to defend. I don't really like that house. I like doing it more like that. Actually, no, it should be like this. Yeah. Okay. I didn't really plan the front of my wall, so I'm kind of improvising a little bit. A second spear to be 100% safe is probably a good idea. I have my scout back here as well. House, but it's just for half a second. It's not a big deal. And now we start massing some archers. So this build is not about going aggressive, alright? We're playing defensive. I know he's got a stable. I just want to survive. It's all about the crossbow timing. That's what we're playing towards here. Remember the prediction that we made at the start of the game of when we're going to kill our opponent and when he's going to call the GG. We're playing towards that time. And if we don't hit the exact time, no problem. We'll hit something similar and we'll be happy. Alright. Doing a wall down here. There we go. I'm not including the top because that's just more walling that I don't really want to be doing right now. I want to wall as little as possible just to get myself fully walled. And I can go ahead and pressure my opponent and move on with my life. There we go. Nice. Almost done my walls. As you can see, I got tons of food as well in the bank. I'm saving up for that castlage. Now I need 800. I'm not trying to go fletching as well. Let's try to scout him now, see if he has a range or something. Ideally, we delay fletching until after we click up the castlage. That's like the ideal way to play. Continue massing archers. Yeah, all the good stuff. And if I do this correctly, I should have 800 food and 200 gold at the exact same time without cutting archer production. Let's see if I can do this correctly, though. It is difficult to get every single time. Checking his walls now. Nice. Okay, so the spears can go forward. There's not much to be done forward, but just to keep an eye on my opponent. Alright. Couple more bills and then we'll go up. Just farming as soon as I get the 60 wood. Really important to do that. I could make a market, but honestly, I think I can do it without. But it wouldn't be bad to make one. Here's a lot of scouts. Last couple can go straight to the berries. I'll be up in no time. I'll send my spears back actually just to defend this because I don't really want to have to react to this with a bill, but I will if I have to. Okay, we're getting close to the 800, 200. I got 200 gold. Where's my food? There it is. Oh, that was beautiful. Honestly, it was a beautiful build. That was a beautiful build. It's a good tutorial on how you play early game efficiency and early game economy. And I'm sure I have an advantage over my opponent because everything I did, I know it looked easy, but it's really hard to do it consistently. And I just don't think my opponent is as sharp as I am when it comes to the economy. I could be wrong. We'll see. But I think I should have an advantage. And that advantage should be in the form of a faster castle time, which is what I'm looking for. I could stay on the 1 range, but I think I'm going to go for the 2nd range. And all that would require for me is just a couple more to gold. 9 or 10 on gold is usually correct for that. None of these numbers you have to memorize, by the way. It's not that important. You just got to know the concepts. Okay. Scouted most of the map. I can keep the spears on defense. Now I've got to figure out where I want to attack him from. His gold's on the front, so that's where I have to pressure him. So what did I say? I said 21 minutes and 17 seconds? Was that the time that I predicted for the resign? Let's see if that's going to be correct. We're going to have to move out here. So I'm going to move out by deleting that house. And I'll replace it with a gate. Hopefully he doesn't spot me. He might have spotted me. I don't know. And we'll just target, hopefully, his gold. Looks like he is house walled. He's playing against the crossbow timing here. Dude, that gate's actually kind of grief. Let me make it up here. That's going to be a bit better. Just to take a better wood line here. Okay. Right here, I'm going to target. I get free thumbing with the tars. The next stage, I can defend here nice and easy, no problem. That's going to be brutal here. Free thumb ring, he's trying to defend. She's in a pickle now. I don't think he gets that up, by the way. Nope. Gets it up eventually. No problem. Breaking through the gate. Oh, that bear is annoying. Got 30 seconds to make him resign. We're running in for sure. Eight seconds. Call the GG. 21-17. Ah, not quite. Unfortunate. Let's go ballistics. Almost hit the prediction. I mean, he's dead now. He just had to call it. Unfortunate. And that was close, to be fair. Like, he is dead. That would have been epic. I mean, you guys get the basic idea, right? He's cooked. I can add some economy behind this as well. Kind of broken. Like, this is kind of like just a broken strategy. This is what I would say is like the meta. If somebody asks like, what's the meta right now? And what's been the meta for the last few years? I would say something like this. They're supposed to armor them. Oh, look at him kiting back. What a legend. Nice line this wall. That farm is glitched. Like, I can't hit it. Good enough. GG. Good enough. Yeah, he's completely cooked. He's stun locked. He's got nothing to do. He can't play the game. He's out of knights. And he's just going to get destroyed by ballistics. That's the expo timing with the tutors, and a very, very nice tutorial of that as well. I feel like this is the kind of content you guys can use to replicate the strat, because I kind of walked you guys through the entire build, start to finish. That was a good game.